Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CCX here. Welcome back to Mega Man 2 for the NES. In the last episode, we end up taking out Airman, Flashman, and Crashman. And in this episode, we're going to take out Metal Man, Bubble Man, and Quickman. You know what I gotta say about this stage is that there's a lot of freaking sprite flickering. I cannot stand it, to the point where I kind of have to change the settings a bit. And so the sprite flickering won't be there, because I noticed in the last episode, see, as of right here, the sprite flickering would have been terrible if I had the original settings. But anyways, in Metal Man stage, you basically have conveyor belts that are either going left and right, and that's really the only thing that's in your way. Other than that, everything else is pretty tameable for the most part. You got these drills that can be taken care of with Woodman's weapon, but we don't have Woodman's weapon. You can be able to get your first E-Tank if you decide to go into this area first. And if you have item 2 at your disposal, you can be able to use it, jet board over here, and get yourself another free life. I'm gonna say this now, you're gonna need all the lives that you can get. Well, you don't need all the lives. I'm thinking of Mega Man and Base. That's the game. You're gonna need all your lives. Every single one of them, because wow. Like, that game is just... You know, I talk about future games that I'm gonna one day do, but I don't know. Anyways, with this guy here, you want to take out his wheel, because then he'll become completely defenseless. I think it takes like 3 or 4 shots. I don't really count how many shots it takes to defeat anything in this game. I just keep shooting until it dies. It's kind of the mentality you go for when you play Mega Man X in the X series. You just keep doing it until they die. Even though my only issue with X up to Mega Man X6, I like to say, where half the time I don't think the weaknesses are... Oh, to be honest, I think X4 is where it started to show that. I don't get what it is, but this happened in X2, where you're fighting Will Gator. And I'm assuming that the only reason why it takes forever to beat him is only because of the fact that he has a very massive long wait time, which is probably the only thing that prevents you from beating him. By the way, you need item 2 to progress to get that E-Tank, or else you're gonna die, and you don't really want that, so yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't get it. It's like, we have the weaknesses, but it doesn't do anything. At least in the classic series, where you have the weaknesses kills them. But whatever. Metal Man here, he will have the capabilities of changing the conveyor belts from left to right every time the screen flashes. I thought that Metal Man would be weak to the Crash Bomber. He is not. The person who's weak to the Crash Bomber is Flashman. Metal Man is weak to 2 abilities, which is hilarious. He is weak to himself, and he is weak to, I think, actually, you know what? I don't even know what Metal Man is weak to, because here's the weakness list. Airman is weak to Woodman. Woodman is weak to Heatman. Heatman is weak to Bubble Man. Bubble Man is weak to Quickman. Quickman is weak to Flashman. Flashman is weak to Crashman. Crashman is weak to Airman. So yeah, I think Metal Man is just legitimately weak to himself. Wow, that is sad. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm gonna put it up on screen and say that if he does not have 2 weaknesses, if he doesn't, then I'm an idiot. If he does, oh well. So past me, what is the verdict? Alright, so we got ourselves the Metal Blades, which is Mega Man's standard B move in Super Smash Bros. 4. So now, the Metal Blades are not Bubble Man's weakness. I'm going to tell you that right now. Bubble Man is weak to... It actually really doesn't matter, though, to be honest. But Metal Blades are basically almost a weakness to every single Robot Master in this game. Almost, because some of them are immune to Metal Blades to the point where it just bounces off of them. But Bubble Man is definitely weak to Quickman. So, yeah. And in this stage, it's kind of odd. Oh, I also didn't mention it. This is basically my YouTube initiation video. You want to know why? Because every single Let's Player that I follow has at least done Mega Man 2 and Super Mario 64. I have done half of Super Mario 64, even though I need to actually really do that over again. Luckily enough, I got the DS version, so I can give you guys the full dose of what the hell the game is actually like instead of the half-ass version. Anyways, and then there's Mega Man 2. I'm finally gonna have my initiation! Yay! Whatever. Basically, it's kind of like the whole staple. I mean, it's not a big staple. You don't have to do it. But normally, every single LPer will always either do Super Mario 64 or Mega Man 2 for their channel. You're always bound to end up doing it. It was bound for me to happen to end up doing Mega Man games because I'm trying to deviate from my LPing section. I've been playing just nothing but Zelda and a bunch of obscure games that people don't really know. You guys complain about me not knowing a bunch of games. You guys don't even know the games I play. What does that say about you? You sack of monkey crap. But anyways, I mean, my friends are getting me into not only in a few animes, but they also are getting me into a few games as well, which I really enjoy. I'm soon going to get Persona, Calm It Down, Raijin, and Gina. I'm gonna go ahead and get Persona soon. I just wish that I can play it for my channel, but I wonder if you can play it on Twitch. You could probably play it on Twitch. At least that way you won't get... No, because then if you want to upload it to your channel, you kind of can't because LOL reasons. But anyways, that's not my point. My point is that I'm going to soon end up playing other games. The only type of games that I kind of won't play are probably like games that really have controls that I can't really stand, such as the original Resident Evil, because I can't really play that game. Not because I don't know what to do, it's because I'm not smart enough to solve the puzzles. I'm kind of dumb on them. No, seriously, I'm really dumb on the puzzles. Half of the time I don't even understand what the hell the puzzles even mean. Now, Bubble Man, he's, like I said, everyone's weak to Metal Blades, but you can kill him with quick boomerang. And Bubble Man's gimmick is just him jumping around, shooting bubble lead at you. That's right, the move is called bubble lead. It's a very weird move. But there's also spikes up top of the ceiling, and the thing that I didn't really mention in Mega Man 1 because it wasn't really that important, Mega Man jumps higher in the water. Yeah, I know, you're probably wondering, but he's a robot, he shouldn't be able to jump higher. Oh, anyways, if you press B when you end up picking a Robot Master, you get these the stars get replaced by birds. What does that mean? Not a goddamn thing. I'm just gonna say that right now. But anyways, Mega Man will jump higher in the water. And this happens in any Mega Man game that he's in the water. It's actually kind of cool and pretty interesting. But be careful though, because sometimes what the game likes to do is they like to develop levels with spikes on top of them. So, you know, they kind of make you want to forget. It's kind of a cool gimmick level in Centaur Man stage, where it's basically water going up and down. By the way, these lasers here, instant kill. And you could have gone there, but I suck at going there, so I didn't really bother. What you have to do is you basically have to plan your route, because if you don't, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get shot. And sometimes Mega Man's hitbox will literally just slightly touch the lasers, and it can be really, really detrimental. So yeah, this is essentially, you're supposed to use the Flash Stopper to be able to get past this part easily, but I'm going to say this now, don't do it, because the thing is with Flash Stopper is that you will not have the capabilities of keeping Flash Stopper. So you're essentially forced to use up all Flash Stopper, and remember, Quickman is weak to Flash Stopper. Well, quote-unquote weak to Flash Stopper, because, you know, it doesn't really do that much. By the way, I am so lucky that the game's gonna give me another free life. I don't know why, and I wanted it, so I took it. So I like, hell yeah, got myself another free life. Why do I have a strange feeling I'm gonna get myself killed by in the Wily Castle? Oh boy. Anyways, now it's time to take on Quickman, who is by far annoying in Mega Man Battle Network Transmission, if I have to say so myself. And there ain't no Flash Stopper to help you this time. But anyways, What will happen is that when you use the full bar of Flash Stopper, it will drain half a Quick Man's health. And what you need to do is you basically need to finish him off with the Mega Buster. Because, you know, lol, you can't really defeat him any other way. Now, I was getting a bit too stupid and getting hit a lot. So I have to use myself another E-Tank. I know, very, very pussy move, I know. But anyways, I didn't want to die or do this battle over again because Quick Man can be a very pain in the ass. But anyways, that is the end of Quick Man. Boy, he sure went down quick. Shut up, Mega Man. No. And when we beat Quick Man, we ended up obtaining the Quick Boomerang. And the Quick Boomerang is actually a pretty interesting ability. It actually does not consume a lot of energy, just like the Metal Blades. But anyways, guys, that's the end of this episode of Mega Man, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.